Yo, so I want to talk about something cool that just happened this morning. I think it's more about a vibrational shift that I'm undergoing than the discovery that I made. But basically, I'm kind of shifting from this mindset of doing things for money to doing things for fun or because they're in alignment. And so that has led to letting go of a lot of worries, realizing that when it comes to debt or whatever, there will always be something that I need to pay off. There will always be another bill, right? Um, and like once I finish my paying my debt, then I'm gonna have to finish paying the mortgage, and then I'm gonna have to finish paying whatever. Um, and so it never stops, and so there will always be something coming. And so that's something that I had a conversation with my wife about, and we both agreed that we don't want to live our lives hindered by money. We want to be able to live our lives in the now. Obviously, we want to do things smart, but at the same time, what I'm seeing is that I'm not so much betting on myself, but trusting myself. I'm trusting in my ability to create a new world. I'm trusting in my ability to create a new life. I'm trusting in my ability to create a new financial situation. And that means not doing things for the sake of money, but doing things for the sake of myself. And so, what I believe is that when you are in true alignment with your true self, then that leads to an alignment of everything that is true to you. And so that also means that if you are abundant, then you will attract abundance, and that will also come in the form of financial abundance. So, I think it's been this past week that I've been in this mindset, and it's also shifted the way that I do things, the way that I trade, even. Like right now, my current job, I just see it as a placeholder for to pay the bills while I'm zeroing in on what it is that I love and what it is that I want to double down on or triple down on or just go all in on. And so, you know, conflict has happened, and I've recognized that I'm not meant to work for somebody else. And if I go to a system, for example, it could be a career or it could be a school system, etc. I'm only going because I'm going to get something out of it rather than me succumb to it itself. Um, so yeah, so I've learned that, and so now, I'm still trading, but the way I trade is very long term. Like, for example, today, I traded for a few, like 20 minutes, and then I set them out, and then I had a feeling to check for a trade around 7:20, and around 7:20 was when there was a super good setup. But I was not concerned for the setup itself. I was concerned more for because I was more interested in me figuring out how I was going to create a new system for my trading. Like, I've been recording myself trade, and so I want to be able to find a way to document my voice, document the video, and document my trades all at once, so that I can analyze my trading and really define my edge. So instead of trading for money, I'm trading to enhance my edge, which will eventually increase my money. The thing that I see with that is I'm also thinking like I would prefer to trade um, than go to work. So then, now I'm seeing that, okay, like this is the priorities are shifting, and that's okay. That is completely fine. I would rather trade than go to work, and I would love to live a life where I can trade from like 6:30 to 9 if I wanted to, and not have to worry about going to work, right? And then I could hop back on like from 12 to 1, because those are the times that I like to trade. And I won't be stressing, and I could trade with my coach, and we can continue to build on our knowledge, which is what really excites me. Like, I get excited by finding theories and connections that relate to spirituality, and having them act as bridges for growth and for other individuals. So what I really want to do is discover the secrets of the universe, really connect those with real life things, and build bridges for people to you know to bridge the spiritual world to the material world. And that's really what I want to do, and that's what I've been doing, and I'm realizing that. So, uh, so I ended up asking AI to help me create a software or something that will allow me to take notes, but also analyze my trading, so that I can continue to improve. And then I also want to journal my trades along the way. So I started to build it, and I actually started to work, and I actually got a lot of like, I made a lot of progress in 30 minutes. Like, no resistance. It was super fun, super easy, and I was learning about coding. So now here I am learning about coding, and it's another interest that's coming up, that's being born inside of me. And I already had this interest, but it's interesting to see that I'm coming back to it. You know, after I was interested in coding 6 months ago, but I had so much resistance. I was so stressed out about making money back then that I just didn't have time to code, to learn to code. But now I have so much time. I have all the time in the world, and that's how I feel. I have all the time in the world. Just like with trading, like even if I'm not profitable, for the next year or two, that's completely fine because I'm building my system. So, um, so yeah, I'm that's the mindset, very long term, and so that's allowing me to do things, and that's also buying me back some time. Like, now I'm gonna be able to do what I do with trading, but that's gonna enhance my trading, and so that's gonna buy me back some time, but also potentially buy me back in terms of money, buy back my money basically, by making more money with my trades. So that's cool, but I've come to the conclusion that I I'm basically gonna become one with technology. And the thing with that though is very materialistic when I say it like that. I imagine myself like becoming half a robot, and I'm not. I'm very happy to discover AI, but I also was thinking about how I internally wanted something like this. That I think now it's possible for me to become a one-person media company, and and do it well. So like now I don't think I've seen people do it the way I want to do it, which is just one person capable of creating animations and like 3D and video and Photoshop, all of that with one company, and be able to do that at a high level, where at scale. I want to do that. So I'm going to learn the 3D software. I'm going to learn more about animation, more about video editing, and continue to integrate that with AI. So as I learn about AI and as I learn about these things, I'm integrating them, and that's the beauty. That's where you want to be. That's how it's supposed to be, as an individual who's continuing to want to pursue his evolution. For me, I just want to do what I love. I just want to keep doing more of what I love, and then whatever else doesn't matter, I can leave it to AI. It's the things that I don't care for, the things that I can, whatever. I'm gonna leave it for somebody else. And a lot of people often push paying somebody else, but right now I don't have that kind of money to be paying people. And yet that is completely fine, because now I'm presented with an opportunity to evolve as a human being, because video editing has shaped the way I think. It's shaped the way that I think, because when my capacity to visualize um, something is way better than the majority of people. My capacity to visualize abstract concepts and break them down into something that's very tangible, that is at a very high level because of animation and video editing, and also Photoshop. So through Photoshop, I'm able to see an image and then picture in my head how I want to have it appear, and then I'm able to kind of work it out. And now thanks to AI, it's the same thing. Like, I just described to AI, hey, this is what I'm thinking about creating, and it can generate an image, and I can use that and merge those things, right? So we're living in a time where, at least from, it's not even about the time. It's not even. I'm just recognizing the power of what it means to be yourself. I'm recognizing that when you are yourself, the universe is going to send you the tools that you need, and especially it's great to see that technology aligns with this too. Like, I could ask myself, like, well, if there wasn't AI, would I still be doing this? And I think I would still, or I don't know, but I don't think it matters. I think I'd be doing what is most real to me, whatever, right? I truly think that I attracted AI into my life, or at least I contributed to that through my thoughts, through law of attraction. So um, what does this tell me? So I'm becoming one with technology, and The real technology is the internal technology. It's the one that we carry here. It's the one that relates to the soul, to intuition. That is the true technology. So if you can find a way to link that to the real world, to the material world is still developing. It's going to keep growing up. So you can involve things like the internet, AI, um, all the advances in technology. Connect that to the internal technology, and this can never actually. I don't think it could ever be met with anything physical. I think there'll be the mind is going to be the one that links those two together. Okay, so that's for another talk. But what I want to state, and the moral of the story here is that you have to pursue what you most find interesting, and if you do that and you let go of everything that's holding you back from that. For me, in this video, I'm talking about how money was holding me back from pursuing what I found most interesting. And now that I'm letting go of that belief, now I'm really waking up to my potential, or discovering a whole nother layer, right? A whole nother path to creation. I feel like I want to go home and I want to create. I want to create more. I want to create more. And I want to be faced with challenges so then I can come up with solutions and create even more. And that's what I want to do. So I feel like I'm at the peak. I'm at the pinnacle of my evolution, and I'm right there. I want to stay on the edge, and I want to keep growing slowly, slowly, slowly. Um, so that's it for you today. Hope you found that helpful. Hopefully that's something that can be inspiring, or open your mind up a bit. That's it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. Stay lucid. Peace.